Do you consider yourself to be shy or awkward? Are you tired of having something to say, but by the time you muster up the courage to say something, that topic has moved on? Are you tired of people just telling you to just be yourself, it'll be fine, or stop being so shy? Do you want to stop being that quiet friend from now on? Then watch this video if you want to build that strong foundation of confidence. And watch until the end, as I've got a special bonus opportunity and a giveaway for you. If you're new here and want to grow your confidence and become assertive, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new videos I put out each week. Before we dive into today's video, it's important to realize that no matter how confident you are, you will still continue to run into awkward situations. You might miss a handshake with someone. You might wave back at someone who wasn't waving at you in the first place. You might tell a joke that no one laughs at. But what's important is how you train your brain to react to these situations, and that's the thing that's going to make the difference. And that is what we'll talk about in today's video, about how to go from being shy and awkward to being confident and comfortable in any situation. Step 0. Yes, I want to put this as the baseline. Stop apologizing. If you consider yourself to be shy, then maybe you'll relate to this. But shy people tend to apologize a lot for everything. They even say things like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just shy." Like, no, stop apologizing, because otherwise you will start to behave in that same way, or it will become such a big thing for you that you will start putting labels on yourself, like, "Oh, I'm just socially awkward," or "Oh, I'm just shy, I'm just a shy person." These labels are damaging and they will limit you from changing the way you behave and improving on that shyness. So if you label yourself as a socially awkward person, then you will start behaving in that manner and you will make that to be true. So first, baseline, stop apologizing. Now that we've got the baseline covered, step 1 is to stop caring about what other people think, and especially what they might think about you. Let me illustrate this in an example. So let's say you like a certain type of music that maybe your close friends don't. Let's illustrate this in a more common context. Let's say you're a man who likes to listen to Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande, who hang around your close circle of friends are also male, and they maybe think that that type of music is cheesy and they don't like it. Instead, they listen to something like Stormzy or Eminem, and they think that's cool and that's what they want to relate to. So now, when somebody asks you, what is your favorite type of music or who's your favorite artist? Let me guess, you're probably going to say Eminem or Stormzy because you think that's where you can fit in and that's what people would expect of you, and therefore you're changing what you do or what you actually believe just so that you can fit into other people's opinions or what they might think of you. If you're going to build a strong foundation of being confident and comfortable, then you really have to be comfortable with yourself into saying that's not you, and actually it's fine. No one's really going to judge you for that. And if they do, that's their problem, not yours. So you don't need to change what you say in order to fit into other people. So the basis of the first step you need to listen to is stop caring about what other people might think about you. The next step in going from being shy and awkward to being confident and comfortable is gradual exposure. What I mean by this is gradually expose yourself to situations where you feel a bit uncomfortable. So don't do this as a big step, just gradually. So let's use the same example that I used earlier about the music. Imagine you would be the type of person who was saying that you liked Eminem or Stormzy instead of Ariana Grande or Taylor Swift, who you actually like. Now, next time somebody is going to ask you what your favorite song is or who your favorite artist is, then feel free to be honest. This is going to be a small step, it's going to be difficult, but it's going to be freeing. So just make sure you're honest with that, and that's a small way that you can potentially get in and start to build that foundation of confidence. The next step after that might be, if you're a shy or awkward person, you might find it difficult to chip in group conversations. So in this next step of building your confidence and becoming more comfortable, you need to see how you can chip into that group conversation. Maybe it's that you laugh with someone, maybe it's you also tell a joke, or maybe it's also that you just ask follow-up questions, and this way you're actually just getting closer and more involved in the group conversation rather than being that person who sits on the sidelines and just watches as things happen. So don't overthink it and just say things. So gradually, slowly but surely, expand that comfort zone. And yes, you heard that right. It's not step out of your comfort zone, because as you build that confidence. You're going to be expanding your comfort zone rather than stepping out of it, which implies you are outside of comfort zone. No, but when you do it gradually, your comfort zone grows with you. The next step on building that strong foundation of confidence and being comfortable with yourself is to realize that as a shy or awkward person, you might be suffering from what's called a spotlight effect, which is effectively where you think that everybody is concentrated on you and are watching all of your actions or what you say and what you do. So in turn, you are overthinking everything that you do, all of your actions, every word you say, and therefore actually end up maybe not saying anything or overreacting in certain different situations. This immense pressure that you put on yourself of thinking that other people are constantly judging you is weighing you down. And if over time, this makes you not take any action altogether. And then again, we go back to what I said earlier, you will start putting labels on yourself such as socially awkward or shy because you're trying to avoid negative interaction with people. You have to realize that everybody has their own problems going on, or everybody else is also just concerned about how they look, what actions they're taking, or what words they're speaking. So they're not gonna be so concerned about every little thing that you do or every little word that you say. So knowing that should just release a lot of pressure. So relieve yourself of thinking that you're constantly being judged. This will allow you to just expand and be a bit more comfortable about being yourself. Even if you make a goofy joke that no one laughs at, it doesn't matter, you're being comfortable. And therefore, you're not in the spotlight effect. And as you move on and be comfortable with the way you behave, other people will also react to that and move on. This way you can start building that level of confidence because you're reaffirming that being yourself or being more comfortable with who you are is okay. Combine this with the earlier tip about not caring about what other people think about you, then you're onto a winner. These steps may seem small, but the process of building a strong foundation of confidence is a slow one. This is not one where you can just turn something on or off and suddenly people think you're confident. This is somewhere that you can actually change your frame of mind and the way you behave in order to actually be confident and become comfortable with being who you are. However, if you want that kind of slightly quicker fix of other people thinking that you're confident or giving that kind of appearance of being confident, then make sure you've watched my previous video on how you can do that. I'll put the link in the description below as well. So to actually be confident and to build that level of confidence, you need to be consistent. Consistent with the steps that I've just talked about earlier. Just put that into play, especially the one where you can gradually expose yourself to things that you find more and more uncomfortable or risky. Ultimately, just remember that everybody has something they feel awkward about. I know that some of you also want to have book recommendations for things like this, so I'll put my top recommendation in the description below. Now, I told you guys at the start of the video that I've got a bonus opportunity and a giveaway for you, so here you go. The bonus opportunity is I've got a new coaching program that's going to take you from being shy and awkward and transform you into not only being confident, but also being assertive. And this is specifically tailored to increase your assertiveness to the point where you can thrive. If you're in a workplace, you can potentially ask for a raise or go for a higher promotion. But if you're in a business or an entrepreneur, then you can attract those better clients or of course deal with those difficult clients and handle complaints and rejections like a boss. This coaching program is going to be 4 weeks of action-packed material where we're going to be transforming the way you think and the way you behave to being that assertive, strong, confident person. So if you want to find out more about that or find out how you can work with me or what this coaching program entails, then click the link in the description below or feel free to DM me on my Instagram and we can chat about it there. Now, the bonus giveaway I've got for you is 5 steps on how you can change your thinking into becoming more confident. And you can start applying these steps from today. So if you want that little freebie, then go ahead and click the description below as well. And I've got a link there that will take you to the freebie. Guys, as always, if you've liked this video, then go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out videos I put out each and every week. And if you haven't already, comment below if you are going to stop caring about what other people think about it. And while you wait for the next week's video to come out, watch this video as this will take you to the next level. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you next time.